morning, sunshine. How are you? Oh, happy. His dad is going to get his food ready. His carrots. Today we are in the week of carrots. Yeah. So last night I put a whole lot of Aquaphor on his face when he's sleeping. And I think it cured, you know, a little bit slowly. In the day we can't do that because he's drooling everywhere and it just comes off. So we gotta wait till he's asleep. He's sleeping. And that's when he will just stay still. Honey. Yeah. Okay. So we've got the carrot in the warmer right here. And it'll be ready in a few minutes. I got myself a cutting board. Yay! Strainer. Salad dryer. And I think there's more coming. Okay. Can you open it? Pleasers. Thank you. Alrighty, so today's menu is creamy lemon butter chicken. This is what my sister picked, and we're going to do it this week. AT picked this, and excited to do this. I like Tasty because it's simple, not many ingredients, and easy, very, very easy. I think I said that simple, but keyword easy, okay? What is going on here? Are we not feeding a baby? Oh, okay. You gotta take care of yourself first. Is this airplane status? Take care of your oxygen first and then baby? Gosh. Alright. Let's get cooking. Look at him. He's got his clothes on. His little bib. And food on your forehead. Why? Why is there food on your forehead? I know. Alrighty, chicken is in with the butter. I just flipped it around. Looks golden brown to me. Turn on the lights. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, we got the garlic and the butter in here. Let's see what's next. It's kind of burnt, so that's why I put it on the side. Chicken broth. Yes. It's still fragrant, so they said to add chicken broth. Okay, we added the chicken broth, half a cup of heavy cream, Parmesan, lemon juice, lots and lots of lemon because I love lemon. So even though they say a certain amount of like garlic or lemon, I tend to add more of what I like because I think it just emphasizes those flavors more and I'll enjoy it more. So stir, 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 and then let's see what else. 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. Okay, let's do this. I think that's more like a guesstimate. Okay, that's more than a teaspoon, but it's okay. I like herbs. And it says bring too low. So I got this big bag of spinach because it's nice washed and safe in here. So it says 2 cups, but I'm going to do a lot because I like spinach. So 2 handfuls. Okay, I gotta cook this until it's wilted. Let's get in closer. Look at that. Yeah. Nom nom noms. Put these away while this is cooked. I'm a clean freak. So, I'm gonna be organized. Let's give it a nice stir. Looks kind of wilted. Put this in the oven for 25 minutes at 400 degrees. So, let's do that real quick. So I transferred to this tray because I don't want to put the pot into the oven. And now it's time to bake. Ah, it's hot. Let me put this down. Here goes. Oh. And I got 2 more cutting boards in. Brian thinks I'm crazy, but somebody will use it. 25 minutes later, and here it is, all done. This oven needs a cleaning though. I have not been here for a moment. And look, oh my gosh, broken. It's getting closer. Bam, all done. yummies. Very lemony, so I added a lot of lemon. That's why it tastes super lemony, which is what I love. Let's try the chicken. Mmm. Chicken thigh, man. Always gotta go with the chicken thigh. So I noticed that it's kind of watery. If you guys want it to be more creamy, then I think you should simmer the heavy cream a little bit longer, but for me this is okay. Watery is okay. A little bit too creamy, I feel like it's gonna be like you know, sometimes cream is okay, but watery will be just fine. Okay, so everybody's got self-serve because I don't want to be forcing nobody to eat when they're like super stuffed. My mom used to do that, and I used to like be so annoyed, and then I would not even eat her food because I'd just be like, you know, that upset because it's so annoying because I just ate and she keeps stuffing me, and so I won't eat her food. Oh, lesson learned, don't force your kids to eat. Just same thing with baby. When we're feeding him food, if he's not taking it, then chill out. No need to force, try again later. But yeah, I see my sisters force their kids to eat all the time. They cry on hours on end, and it's like when they're hungry, they'll come back for food, okay? They'll learn the lesson somehow. All right, finished cooking and going upstairs. Brian is trying to coach Vin for a potential job opportunity, and baby is interested, listening intensely.
And then,
Hi, honey. Are you learning?
And then you put a lot of load on it.
Yes, you
that
are.
4.8,
You're supposed to be napping.
4.8 can go to like 4.5.
Okay, you can double up on your nap later. Okay.
So when you put more load on it.
Okay, so it is raining today, and there's a lot of people coming in and out of here because I've been ordering a lot of kitchen houseware stuff. I have the Ring doorbell, and it's kind of good and annoying at the same time because every single time there's like a car that drives by, the Ring automatically just like censors it and then just sends me a notification. So it's like a constant notification kind of deal, and you kind of have to keep it on because you want to make sure that there's nothing going on in the neighborhood, and anything bad, you want to be like on point and don't ignore it. Kind of have to double check it all the time, constantly. Looking outside my window 24/7. I'm like a security guard at my own house. Anyways, Brian is trying to coach Vin for a potential job. This is something that I really think that would help him in his career. I think it's a life-changing thing to be able to get this job. You're set for life. You have health insurance covered, a 6-figure job. You know, I really think that he should try to reach for it. Brian's doing his best to teach him everything that he knows. It's like a class, and I'm kind of like disturbing it to force Brian to eat my food. Okay, I don't force my brother or anyone else to eat my food, but my husband has to eat my food. That's it. You gonna taste it. Okay? He was annoyed because he really wants to teach Vin and get Vin on his foot with this job. For the past couple of months, I really like kept pushing Brian to tell Vin, hey, this is something that will change his life forever. Like, when he gets his job, he can get any girl he wants. Not that girls really want money, but seriously, when it comes down to it, girls want security, and whether it's a lot or a little, they want you to have some sort of goals, aspiration, a career, so that they feel safe and feel protected. So with Vin, he starts off great with the relationships and stuff like that, and then goes into long term, and then the girl finds out he's not much for the future, and so they unfortunately leave him. And this time coming around, when we started talking, I said to him, I'll help you with what I can help you, but for things like relationships and nonsense like party, then I can't really provide that financially. You gotta do it yourself. I can only help you so much with a roof over your head and you know, something like this to get him on his feet. I hope he gets this job because it's really good for him. And at the same time, he could do his real estate thing because it gives you the freedom to do more while you're doing this specific job. Since Brian's super annoyed with me because I am interrupting his class, he was like, don't bother me, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, and he had the audacity to insult my food. Ugh, oily. He usually doesn't do that. He only does that when I'm interrupting his class. Anyways, I'm here in this room, close the door, and going to do responses for my YouTube now. So, let's see. Sia B says, girl, he's not going to take care of the baby 100%, probably 10%, the rest is yours. You have been fooled. Good luck getting 100% from hubby. Honestly, I could get him to do 100% if I was like okay with baby crying. He'll take care of baby, he'll feed baby, change baby's diaper, he'll take a shower for baby, he'll put baby to sleep. The only thing that he will not do is calm baby down when baby's crying. So throughout this whole process of doing all what I just mentioned, baby will probably be crying constantly, and he doesn't really talk to baby. He's more like a caretaker. He takes care of baby. He doesn't communicate with baby as much, and that's me. I talk to baby. I want to make sure that baby is understood, even though we don't really have any language or speech with each other, but we kind of have an understanding that we're talking, we're just blabbering with each other, whether it's just baby talk or not. And Brian doesn't do that. He just thinks, okay, whenever you're talking, like, if you ask me a question and I can understand it, I'll talk to you, but right now you're a baby, I'm just your caretaker. And I'm just like, okay, no. It just bothers me a lot. I mean, on shows, I can't do anything about it. It's out of mind, out of sight. And when I go to the grocery stores, I don't see it at all either. So it doesn't bother me, but when I come home and I see it like in my face, then that is when I really get really upset and boiled up. 100% he will take care. And I can definitely do it, but it just feels so bad, and I would be such a horrible person if I just let baby cry all day long. I trust him with the baby, and he'll take care of the baby from head to toe. It's just that communication part, which he also has with me too. He doesn't really talk to me as much, and I have to be the only one that's like, bah, 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 bah. And he says he's a listener instead of a talker, but at the same time he doesn't listen to me, so yeah, we're working on it. And he said he'll try to be nicer to baby. Yesterday was a little bit upsetting because he let baby cry over the sink renovation. I was like, dude, you can just do that later. But he said he'll try to be nice to baby. All right, so next person. It says nice video. Confuse myself. Thank you. Tung tan với phụng. Okay. Tung tan với phụng. I'm happy to see Vin with you. I hope he gets better too. We're hoping for the best for his future. Daisy Toe says, please make sure you fill up to the line. I think it's too full. When pressure cooked, it will splatter and get messy. There's a little direction that says it's too much, so we kept it under that line, and it was okay. As long as we don't pass that line, then it was okay. The food was pretty bomb, and I'm gonna make it a few more times before I leave here for my brother, for him to recover after his surgery. Panda55C says, your pasta looks so yummy. Same as last night, it was yummy. Min, if you just want to reheat your soup, you don't need to press the soup button. It will take hours to reheat. Just use the saute button. It works like a stove. People used to pre-cook the meat using the saute button. Then after adding all the ingredients in, use whatever proper button the recipe tell you to do. The porridge last night on the third trail, when you added more water to dilute the thick porridge, cooked on the second time, you should not do so since the thick soup. Okay, so we're gonna learn that lesson. It got pretty crazy and we took a whole day to clean up. I soaked it for I think overnight and it didn't come through, so we had to start scraping it off. But thank you so much for the suggestion. I will definitely learn with trial and error. Hannah Nguyen says, Min, you should join the group on Facebook called Instapot Vietnamese Food Recipe. It's really helpful. I'll look it up. So far I've been just Googling things and YouTubing things. But as long as the recipe is simple and easy, then I will be willing to do it. Hang In says, I normally put a towel over the Instapot when releasing pressure to prevent it from being too messy. So yes, the other day we just had it floating in the air, and I think it's bad for the ceiling as well, because once it gets up there and it gets all messy and dusty and it's just not good. So the towel is a very good suggestion. Late 3 says, make sure to push the pressure valve seal back to sealing if you're cooking again, otherwise it'll keep venting and it won't create a seal. We put it on sealing. The only problem was the seal underneath the cap. We didn't really reassure and make that tight. It was falling apart, so that's the problem. why the Instant Pot didn't work. Lena Nguyen says you should use oven mitts and should make cauliflower smaller pieces so it cook evenly, but pasta and soup looks good. Baby Ryan shake his head when you said you can't figure out Instant Pot, so cute. Okay, so the cauliflower was cooked completely all the way. It was really yummy. It's just the top part is a little burnt, and I think it's because maybe too much oil or whatnot, or it's too close to the top of the oven, but or it could be that I cooked it too long. It says to cook for 2 hours, but I cooked it for an hour and a half and it was still burnt, so I just gotta keep at it and see what's going on. But inside it was really good. Everything was cooked evenly. Ian Lee says you should put the wet towel over the valve when releasing. We did the other day, so no mess, no stress. Teresa Missioner says they sell Instant Pot steam dividers on Amazon, or I just use a towel so the steam doesn't wreck my cabinets. I love the Instant Pot to make chow for my kids. I put in kale, spinach, sweet potato, butternut squash, cauliflower, some legumes, green meat, chicken stock, and cook. Oh my god, that's a lot of recipes. We'll go one by one, and when he gets a little bit older, then maybe I'll add more to the menu. But now let's just go one by one so we find out he's not allergic to anything. We're getting too excited here. In case you're interested, I use Boone silicone feeders for my baby and they loved it. So I ordered some already. I just have to get it together and give it to baby. I wasn't sure yet because he's not allowed to eat fruits until 7 months or something like that, and I feel like fruits are really sweet, so we're gonna like push that towards the back end until he gets all the kale and the beans and all that stuff in, all the healthier stuff, the vegetables. So yes, thanks for the suggestion though. Lena Nguyen says, I think he should be Superman for Halloween. Yes, we're thinking about it, but most likely somewhere along the lines of a pig, because he's a piglet. I really want to learn how you create your makeup in your Judong performance. Where did you get the crystals under your eyes, and what did you use to make them stick? So Vincent Quach asks. So I got the gems from the Beads Factory in Los Angeles. They should have some online at their website, beadsfactory.com. And I use the eyelash glue by Lus, L-U-S, to stick them on. And they stuck on forever. Be careful. It's a pain to take off your face. Delina Lee says, Minh, totally agree that oftentimes parents are too focused on their baby's milestone that they end up putting unnecessary stress on their own baby and themselves. I respect you so much for just letting baby Ryan grow the way he is and at his own pace. That's why he's such a chubby, happy baby. Love watching you and Ryan. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I don't focus on the milestones. I just let him do whatever he wants to do. If he walks later, faster or not, it's okay. You know, let him go with the flow. All right, so Joanne Pham says, hi, Minh, you did great. You can use the Cornish hens. That's what I use anytime I make jiaoga or gantuk. So the Cornish hens are like super small and super cute. And I like their little flaps, but they still have breasts, and I don't want to deal with the breasts. I really just want to stick with the chicken thighs and drumsticks, because that's where the good meats are at, and no white meats. We did Cornish hens one time a long time ago as a family Thanksgiving dinner, and each person gets their Cornish hen. And I remember specifically I did not enjoy it because the breast was just breast meat. It's just too dry. It's just preference. If you guys like Cornish hen, then go with that, but I just stick with the drumsticks and the thighs, chicken thigh, dark meat. Panda55C says, I mean, you look beautiful both on stage with makeup and off stage without. I love you without makeup. Very natural. No need to wear makeup if you don't need to. Thank you so much. I mean, makeup is just something to enhance your natural beauty and to play around and be creative, to turn into something interesting and be artsy. And that's something for my other job, to perform on stage and just, you know, turn into something different than what I am every single day. So be a chameleon. But on normal days, it's just not necessary. It's too tiring, and main focus now is to take care of baby. Try to work on my music here and there, but it's been so difficult, and I totally see how singers can like retire from singing because they have a really hard choice of to choose to continue to sing or to stay home and give baby full attention. Some moms are okay with nannies and hiring them and their grandparents taking care of them so that they can go off and do their work and whatnot, and that's totally fine. But for me, I am more comfortable with making sure that baby is a-okay for the first couple of months of his life, maybe a year, and then once after that, when he's developed and he's like okay, strong enough, then we can think about putting him into daycare and getting him to communicate with other kids, whatnot, and just be active with his surroundings and society. So just day by day, slowly. So singing career right now is on hold, but I will try my best to sneak in the studio here and there. But as life changes, it's crazy how last year I didn't want to have kids, and now it's like my main focus is to get my baby to have the best of everything, and the best of everything is me caring for him, tending to his needs as much as possible. Brian has not gotten there yet. He still thinks that money is the way to protect family and security, but it's really difficult when you're a entrepreneur and you're on your own. Like sometimes I wish that he can go back to his normal job. Like you go to work from like what, 9 to 5 or maybe like 6 to 3, and you have from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. to hang out with baby, all 6 hours, all your attention to baby. And it was his thing to say the family is important, and like, you know, you're gonna miss out if you don't give life to somebody and spend time and show them as much love. And now he's just so focused on trying to make this money. I know that you're supposed to give a lot of grind to being your own business person, but sometimes it's not healthy, and sometimes it's not worth it, especially when you have a family here. And I totally get if I was the type of person that would take care of the baby 100%, but I don't want him to think it's so easy. Like, you can't just put everything on me and let me do everything, though I could, but it's something that's not fair to our relationship. So when you say something, you should do something. You know, that's how I see it. Whether it's a little bit or not, I know it's not 100%, and it could be, but like I said earlier, I don't want him to let baby cry. So it's really my interference and my fault if I jump in for this 100% thingy. But yeah. T-Hun says, Ryan is so cute, and now I'm craving gel. Yeah, it's pretty good. You should try it out, the recipe. The porridge looks perfect. Panda55C says, the soup thickness is bang on. It will get thicker once it cools down. Yay, you're a great cook now, and man, congrats on your success. So, it did get thicker, but it's okay. You can always add a little bit of water, and it'll soften down. But, right out of the Instant Pot, it was so yummy. MLAM Specialty Gift says, I love your kitchen. Love the mat. Is that on your Amazon list? Yes, it is. So check out my Amazon storefront for all the things I recommend. An Young says, can you write down the recipe? I have been so busy with baby and just trying to, you know, take some time to do this right now. And maybe you can write it down right now when I'm saying it. It's 8 cups of water, 2 cups of rice, ginger slices, ginger paste, chicken bouillon, 5 tablespoons, and the chicken thigh and chicken drumsticks. Yes, I almost tongue twist, but there it is. So just write it down, okay? Help me out, help a sister out. Remy LV says, oh, I like the fun-loving relationship between you and your brother again. The porridge looks delicious. Please make more Instant Pot recipe. I'll try my best, yes. I'm trying to be here to take care of him until he gets better, and then I can go on with my normal life. Yui Min Tran says, the way Ryan looks at you is priceless. I always smile from ear to ear every single time Ryan looks at you and interacts with you. So precious. Please, a word of caution, don't put Ryan sitting on the kitchen countertop or on the tabletop. It gives me so much anxiety. Sorry if this offends you. No, it doesn't. I know everyone gets a little bit worried, but I'm there watching him constantly. And that bumble, I'm like shaking it back and forth, and it does not budge whatsoever. It's so super strong, and I'm super impressed with the product because baby is moving around like a maniac, and he is just not budging from that area. But definitely we always keep an eye on him, or Brian's sitting there to feed baby. Once again, whatever you're comfortable with. For me, I feel like on top of the table he can just, you know, communicate with us and talk to us and be more active and engaged. So just keep a close eye on him. Delina Lee says, hi Minh, I had the same problem before with my cauliflower. I believe the cauliflower is burnt because your oven is quite small. We tried again in the big oven and it was on the lower level, so it was away from the heat. So I don't know, for some reason why, I don't know, it's still burnt. But yeah, we'll try it again and get better at it. Jennifer Lim says, hi Minh, I don't know if you know this already, but homemade baby food is only good for 48 to 72 hours in the refrigerator and in the freezer for a maximum of 3 months. No, I did not know that. Good thing you let me know, because I would have left the food there for over a week. Jeez, we were gonna go down there and put it in the refrigerator or the freezer right away. Baby is crying now. I think it's his nap time. He keeps fighting his nap. All right, so let me put him down, and I think that's about it for the comments section, and I will try my best to respond as much as possible. How was Kiwo class?
You know, I did my studies.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we also have some corn dog. Because it's bomb. This one is with jalapenos and cheese. And we have horseradish, spicy brown mustard, and regular mustard right here. I mix them all together and it's delicious. So baby just puked on the ground. Not so happy about it, but it's okay. We gotta clean it up and make sure it's like brand new. Hubby just changed baby's diaper, and of course the crying continues. Okay baby, nap time, okay? You pushed it enough, okay? It's like 3 p.m. Time to sleep? Yes. Ngủ nha con. Đi ngủ nha. Okay, well, let's go. Brian's gonna go work. He has not napped, so we're gonna go for a good 3 hour. Let's try, okay? Let's try. Hey Google, play white noise. Sleep time. You think it's funny? Huh? Bedtime. Two hours later and baby is up. I think he's looking around for me. He's like, where's mama? And then when he sees me, he starts to cry. Because he wants to be held. See? He's just like looking around. Looking around. Where? I hear him. Hubby sliced all the strawberries and left one right here. One baby strawberry. All lonely. Just like how he would leave his baby to cry all day long. Poor thing. And here we have some avocado toast. The avocados were getting a little bit soft, so we have to cook it before they get bad or use it. And I just made this smashed avocado with salt, pepper, sriracha, egg on top, and cholula. Also chili flakes on top. Bon appetit!
Did you want me to mush this?
This one's not ready yet. These are all hard. but the ones in the refrigerator were bad. We had to throw away 2 of them because they were really, really bad. Anyways, let's check out and see if my chicken was a hit. Yay! Then you want an avocado toast?
No, thank you.
Okay, you're missing out. Feeding time. Carrots galore. So we got some new spoons in. And basically you just put this on top of this bag right here. So it's more convenient. You don't have to transfer it to the spoon. But Brian's not using the spoon. He's actually using a different kind of attachment. It's this one right here. He thinks it's easier, but...
It's less messy.
Please don't get on his outfit.
I think it's gonna be on his outfit. There's no way around it. He's gonna touch his face. He's gonna get
Okay, well then you're gonna have to scrub it out. Bon appetit, honey.
Look, you keep distracting him.
Okay.
Stop it.
He just wants mommy, that's all. Mommy. Hi. Hi, honey. Hi, sunshine.
Scoops. Hello.
I love you.
We're feeding.
I love you. So I cooked jiao again, because I might be heading back to LA today, and this is gonna be good enough for my brother to eat for a couple days. This time when I cooked it in the Instapot, it kind of overflowed when I released the seal. And the reason why is because last time when I used the chicken thighs from Target, they're much smaller, and the ones I got from Costco, they're like double in size. So you're gonna have to really do the math there and not put the same amount of chicken, you know, when it's like much bigger. So yeah, I should have I mean, I still was underneath the max level, but it's still kind of just and overflowed everywhere. But anyway, I would definitely use less chicken if I use chicken from Costco. But if I get chicken that is like this small, then, you know, I would do 12. But Costco's chicken are like super chicken, so yeah. But it's still good, still the same, and bum.com. All right, so Brian put baby down around 7:30, and usually he sleeps until 8:30 and then stays up until maybe 10. But he's been sleeping the whole time until 10. Like now, right now it's 10 o'clock, so it's over like 4 hours. And I think, no, not, is it 4 hours? No, it's 3 hours. 3 hours. Yeah, it's a long time because usually he wakes up after 2 hours and he needs me to be there and hold him, but he's not waking up at all, and I think it's because he's going through a growth spurt, and they usually sleep more during that time and you know, not present for a couple days. Do you think so, Brian?
I don't know.
Yeah.
At least we're monitoring him.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. Brian's working right now, and we're watching him on the monitor right there, and he is not budging and not waking up, and it's kind of getting me a little bit worried, but I googled it and it says maybe it's a growth spurt. So hopefully he doesn't wake up and then stay up all night, because I'm not having it. I'm not dealing with him in the middle of the night. Brian will, because he's working, and I need to save my energy to take care of him in the morning because Brian's going to go to work. I don't want to be a zombie when he takes off for work tomorrow and I'm home alone with baby. So in the meantime, we are going to finish up the comment section on my YouTube and go from there. T Vu says, oh my god, Brian, please take care of your baby. I'm not saying you're a bad parent or anything, but it's so hard watching Ryan unhappy and you are letting him cry all the time, and I'm not his parent. I mean, it's totally right, and I can feel her frustration. I'm reading this as if it's me. He is a baby and you are not spoiling him. Crying it out is okay at nap or sleep time for 3 to 5 minutes, and you pick him up and soothe and try again. Every day is a new day, and babies cry when they are unhappy or frustrated. Let him cry it out at this age won't make him less needy. If anything, it's brain damaging and makes him less want to be around you and always want to be around people that make them happy. And please don't sit him in front of the screen. Yes, oh my god. It's damaging to his eyes. You are a stubborn guy. It seems like you wanted to be a dad, to be an adult and not a baby. Give Ryan to me and come back in a few years. Laugh out loud, just kidding. Anyway, all babies are cute, but Ryan is the cutest, especially when he's happy. From a mom of 3 and an Unmin fan, and welcome back, Vin. I love you guys. Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, just because baby doesn't know how to talk yet doesn't mean you just completely ignore him and like not engage in conversation or any special one-on-one time. And when Brian's with baby on one-on-one, he has his phone glued to his face. Like, it's like, come on now, like, give baby some love. But we're working on it. I mean, every single day he feels bad at the end of the day, and then he tries to make it up the next day, and then he gets frustrated again, and then it's just little baby steps for Brian. So yeah. Tina Nguyen says, I think you shouldn't put your baby dad on blast here on the internet. As you can see, people are attacking your husband. It's unfair because each family to their own. No family is pitch perfect. So Brian, look at him laughing. Brian is the king of I don't give up, you know? Like, he just does not care what people say. Years and years of me nagging at him, and you see he's still standing strong and just taking my nagging, and it goes through this ear and out this door. And I mean, yeah, we're not perfect, but this is a vlog and this is our life. We don't sugarcoat anything. If it's necessary, I'll put him on blast, because sometimes people need to be on blast, and it gives them that reminder in the head, like lingering, come on, don't do what you're supposed to be doing. And you know, some people it helps, some people it doesn't. But with Brian, he's so like strong-minded, he doesn't even care about anything. And baby's up looking for me.
He's looking for me.
No, he's not. Go get him. I can't believe he's waking up now. I think he needs to be put down. Go get him some milk or something. Anyways, yeah, we're not perfect, and with us and our family, you get the good, the ugly, the bad, and you know, I love him, my husband, through his worst and through his great. So that's how life goes, and you work with it, and we're working step by step every single day, learning from each other and trying to better ourselves as human beings, as a couple, as a parent. So I mean, it's not a big deal for us. I know that some people might see that it might be too much, but you know, we are okay, and Brian's okay. He just needs to hear it sometimes. Oh no, he's awake now. He's gonna pick us up all night. Hi, honey.
What? You want to go to work with me?
No, not in front of the computer screen, please.
I'll turn it.
Okay, Huyn Mao says, I know I keep saying in this, but he's so cute, big eyes. Huyn Mao says, oh my god, thương quá, tội nghiệp quá. Yes. Should you give him to me? Okay. Din says, that's a lot of meat. You guys have a great appetite. Laugh out loud. Yes, it is. I basically have 3 boys in the house. They're eating me out of the house. Vin was saying he can't eat anymore. Right, Vin? He's like, I got the jowl, I got the chicken, I got the pork. What else do you got? He's like, can't keep up.
Okay.
Anyways, do you want me to take over? Oh my gosh, I think he wants the
clean the car too.
Booby.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while to clean the car.
He has to clean the car because the other day I went to Costco and I had the meat spill into the Tesla in the back, and now it smells really bad, so he has to
Smells like
really,
rotten meat.
Yeah, he really has to clean it. Are you okay,
Yeah,
baby?
you know, like how meat has a saran wrap on it,
Ooh.
and then I guess she tilted it and the blood came.
How was your sleep, baby boy?
On the
How was your sleep?
carpet, so it smells like raw meat over there. Rotten meat, not raw meat.
Let's see. Okay, honey. Okay, baby. Okay, you're good. Ash Tran says, who wants hugs? Yes, Mimi, please. I want hugs. Okay. Lena Nguyen says, good job on Minh. You're doing good job. Maybe Brian get nervous and scared when baby cries, so he does other things to it and then tries to play cool. No, he doesn't because he knows that I will take over. He's totally taking advantage of me. I know it. Because he knows I'm going to be like, what are you doing? Oh my gosh.
I have insecurities too, you know.
Oh, shut up. Chi Tran says, Ryan is too cute. By the way, and our pediatrician told us too much carrot can cause constipation. Oh.
Too much carrot. I thought she said carrot.
Carrots, yeah. So we got to ease off that carrot, huh? You are doing such a great job, Mama. Thank you. Tyler H says, men usually can't handle a crying baby like we do. They don't have the kind of patience. Good job putting him in check, Mama Bear. So, with as much nagging as Brian gets from me for 20 years, you would think he would handle a crying baby with ease and grace. But apparently, it really gets under his skin and he's just frustrated with work and can't handle both in a sense and gets mad at baby. So we are going to work on it once again, step by step, to get him to 100%. Look at this guy. He just ignores me. You see that? Right through his ears. So rude. Anyways, do you think he's going through a growth spurt? Well, anyways, it's about 10:12 right now, and hopefully he will go back to sleep through the night, or else you're gonna keep us up all night and go to sleep around like 1. That's my guess. Okay, guys, thanks for watching today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you tomorrow.